afternoon, I'm Megan Zemple. An Austin man is recovering in the hospital after being involved in a hit-and-run accident. According to the Austin Police Department, a 65-year-old man was driving along East Oakland Avenue just before 1 this morning when he was struck by another vehicle. Welcome back. We continue to follow breaking news. The man suspected in the assassination and attempted assassination of two Minnesota lawmakers is now in custody.
Megan, what's the latest?
Hi, Jess. The residents of Teope are dealing with absolute devastation today. I'm here actually with the mayor of Teope. Her name is Mary Huntley. She's been the mayor on and off for about 10 years. Mary, what are your residents dealing with right now? Hi, Jess. We're on the eve of Minnesota election season. Absentee voting for the March 5th presidential election primary.
Today is bittersweet for those who love the food and fun of Thursdays downtown. The final festival of the summer season is underway. Our Jess Abrahamson has stepped away from the anchor desk and into the crowds to learn more about how this season has been going and all the fun things happening today. And that is where we can find her right now. Hi, Jess. And the man has been identified as 36-year-old Dominic Peace. State Patrol says he was actually arrested again tonight for a third time. Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Zemple, and we're going to get a quick check on weather. I'm joined by weather forecaster Derek Overland. First at 5, Governor Tim Walz making a stop in Rochester today. This is on the heels of his tour of Iowa and Wisconsin, mostly in Republican-held districts, to talk about national affairs, the Trump administration, and the current state of the Democratic Party. We're told 1,500 people showed up for the event today, and they had to open up an overflow room for more people. I was there this morning as people lined up. Continuing coverage now back here at home. A man who was found naked in the Minnesota State Capitol Friday was arrested by state troopers Saturday. And Josh got a gift basket filled with hundreds of dollars of goodies. The Lanesboro community did start a petition and sent it to UPS to try to keep Josh in the area. They say they hope that maybe one day he will return. A path of destruction Thursday after a possible tornado hit a Wabasha County farm northeast of Zumbro Falls. Katie Bartles describes the moment. She was in her parents' home at the time watching TV.
It started getting dark. Storms, it always gets dark because we're on top of a hill. Mom looked out the kitchen window and said, "Man, it's getting windy out." "Oh, it's getting really windy out." I got up, walked to the kitchen window right as a tree snapped off and broke the electrical lines. I said, "Well, that's a tornado," and we all hit the floor.
By the time Katie and her family even heard the sirens, she says everything was already gone.
The storm went through in a minute and 46 seconds from the time the tornado touched down until it was past us.
Several buildings were damaged, including Katie's house. She says it's a total loss, and she fears insurance won't be enough to rebuild.
This is my life. This is all I've ever worked for, all I've ever dreamed for. You know, I've never been off the farm. It's gone. There's 2 buildings left untouched. Out of my house, 2 machine sheds, and then my shop. My shop is fixable, but the rest of them are total losses.
Bartle says despite everything, she's happy she and her family are okay.
Every once in a while, I just got to take a break and be like, man, I'm just glad to be alive.
In Wabasha County, Megan Zemple, KTTC News.
A big surprise Friday in Lanesboro for a popular, beloved UPS driver. More than 100 community members gathered to say goodbye to Josh Merkelwitz. He's moving to a different route in a different region. For the people of Lanesboro, he's more than just a delivery driver. He is family, making a lasting impact with every doorstep he visits. I was there on Friday as the community got a chance to show Josh their love.
A send-off Friday for a well-loved UPS driver in Lanesboro. Community members surprised UPS driver Josh Merkelwitz as he completed one of his last routes in their area. Due to staffing changes at UPS, after 7 years of serving Lanesboro, he's being reassigned. The community members say Josh is more than just a delivery driver. He's family. going the extra mile, from helping people fix their cars to helping people find their cell phones to checking in on the elderly. They say he shows compassion with a smile on his face.
We each have our own Josh stories, moments that live in our hearts and keep our hearts smiling. He doesn't wear a cape, but he carries the spirit of a true hero. His work may begin with logistics, but it ends with compassion. To our UPS delivery driver, thank you. Thank you for doing more than just your job. Thank you for reminding us that kindness still drives the world forward, one doorstep at a time.
Josh says he was overwhelmed by the outpouring of love.
I'm blown away. This is unbelievable. I don't know what to say. I mean, everybody down here is really special to me, and they're not just my customers. These people down here are my friends, and I'm gonna miss every one of them. I'm glad I got to know everybody down here, and I'm at a loss for words right now.
Josh's send-off was complete with a fire and ambulance escort, with the community hoping it's not goodbye, it's just see you later.
And Josh got a gift basket filled with hundreds of dollars of goodies. The Lanesboro community did start a petition and sent it to UPS to try to keep Josh in the area. They say they hope that maybe one day he will return.